Welcome back to Cryptogains for another video. I want to show you the Bitcoin price chart, show you what I see. If it's sounding interesting, drop that like, give me a subscribe. Last time I showed you a video on some technical analysis, especially for Bitcoin, we were taking a look at the pi cycle top. And for those that are new, this indicator has been used in the past to call the tops of the cycle for Bitcoin. Why are we focusing on Bitcoin along with all the, to make relevance to the altcoins, is because when Bitcoin goes up, the altcoins go up. When Bitcoin falls in price, the rest of the altcoins come tumbling down, right? And as you can see here in the past, when this orange line comes up and crosses with this green line, the exact cross marks this kind of pinkish line, causing it to resemble the top of the cycle. And you can see how precise this has been in the past, right back here, 2015, 2017 cycle, when this orange line comes up and crosses with the green line, again, bang, right at the top of the cycle. That's where you want to sell all your money. That's where you make millions. And this is why this is a powerful chart. But what I like about the pi cycle is you get some secret insights to some chart analysis within this indicator. And as you can see here, when Bitcoin's price has rallied up to this green line, we've always seen it kind of get resisted off this or rejected and fall back in price and come and hold relative support around the orange line, or the orangey yellow line. And you can see here again that we come up, and in this instance right here, we actually break some candles above the green line, but it can't hold it and it gets rejected and it falls back down. Where does it come to? Right back down here, this orangey sort of yellow line, right? We call it orangey line. And then again, comes straight back up, rejected at the green, down to the orange. Straight, oh, where's it gone? Straight up here, back down to the orange, and it just happens a lot. You keep seeing this until at one point it eventually breaks above, it holds candles above, and then we go parabolic, and that's what you see in the future with this up and coming trend. So what have I been looking for? I've been looking for the same instances again with this pi cycle and trying to relate it to the same sort of things. So let's have a look right here. So for the first time in over a year, we saw price action come up to this green line, candles above, just like what I showed you in one of the other instances. It fell back down through it. This is where we are now. We came back up to retest it to try and break it again. We couldn't. And now for me, I feel like we are going to come down to this orangey line and test it, which at the time of recording this video is sitting about $52,500 ish. So be prepared for that. Like, if you want to be a smart investor, if you want to, know when to take profits with coins and things like that, you have to pay attention to some of these indicators because they are kind of telling us a story. It's painting the picture. And I feel like in the future, Bitcoin's price may come tumbling down to the 52K level, shake everyone up a little bit, make people get a bit shook and not want to invest and things like that. People might lose a bit of money in altcoins and meme coins and everything else, which is why you got to enjoy the wave and the trends while they're happening, because when this happens, it shakes the entire market out. It's almost like a flush in the system, and it just flushes all the weak hands out. And what happens when it comes down here? Smart money starts to buy up. And what you might also find as well on the Bitcoin fear and greed index is this might come down to fear, and people might start be fearful again, because over the last sort of month, people have been very bullish. People have been very greedy, and you can see here in these many instances, we can see extreme greed, 90 level, the 80. We've had extreme greed over the last month. So, and what happens is smart money is taking profits when it's in extreme greed, right? Patrons, you see my alerts, you see what I'm doing, right? So going back to this now, I think it's very important to pay attention to this pi cycle top because it paints a perfect picture. And I believe we will see it come down to $52,000. If it flip reverses and it comes back above and it can hold candles above this green line, then great. I would love nothing more for Bitcoin to come back up and do this, because it means I make more money. It means I become richer than what I already am, right? So I would love nothing more for this, so we can keep going up and up and up. But the reality is, because it's getting rejected here, I feel like we need to prepare for what could be a big drop. And if it does fall in price from where it is right now, we're talking an additional 20% drop to the downside. Okay, $52,000 is where I'm looking, and in some cases we do see the price fall underneath the orangey line. I was going to call it green, so that could also be a thing as well. But relative support should be held around this orangey line, and that's what I'm looking for, the 52k level. So that's that. Let's quickly touch on this because obviously it's a fresh month now, and this is the monthly time frame for Bitcoin using the index chart. You can grab this up as well if you like. Just go on TradingView, search Bitcoin on the index chart, and then you can obviously have a look at what I'm doing here. I'm using two indicators, the RSI and the stochastic RSI. These two indicators, sorry, they show me when prices is bought, overbought and oversold, and what kind of buy momentum we have kicking in. And what I've noticed where we are right now, so because I've drawn like a little yellow circle, is it looks very similar to this area here. Why? Well, I'm looking at the RSI, this blue line, and if we focus our attention on this blue line, just this RSI, we can see the rejection. It come up to this sort of white line that I've drawn here, got rejected, fell back down, right? And hopefully it can bounce back up again in the future, and I think it could do, but we will see a sell-off first, which brings it down a bit, which could very well resemble something like this, where we see the RSI fall down, and then we come back up again in the future. And then if you have a look here, this whole month, in this prior month of 2017, that was February and March. So we're in April now, but what we did see with this candle was a big sell-off. So if I zoom in back into the past, we had a wick, we had sell pressure, so it came up to here, fell right down to, let me see if I can get the measurement right, from here to here we fell down 33%. So we had 1 month of a red candle where price action went down and then it slowly got bought up again. Is it possible we could see something like this again in this month of April? That's what I'm thinking. Could April be a red month? Well, we've already started it with a red candle, so it's possible that this could be a red month, and then the month after it gets bought up again. I'd like to see that, because then it shows that it's a healthy trend. It's not just constantly going up, 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 and up. And if we did from the tops go down to 33%, let's just have a quick look. Well, it's a bit of a big drop, guys. Look at this. Look, 30% is about $49,000. If I'm saying 52,000 would be about 26, 27% drop, right? So we'll see what happens as time goes on with that. But if we pay attention to this as well, the stochastic RSI, which is the red line and the blue line, you can see here when the blue and the red cross and the red's in front and it comes down, price action also falls down, which is what you saw here. And the same works for the other way. If you see the blue and the red cross and the blue's in front, and we see price action go up, you can see it on this stochastic RSI here, the blue's going up, red's coming up, we see price action come up. This is buy momentum. You've got sell pressure or sell momentum and buy momentum. And right now the buy momentum has been quite high. So I would like to see it stay up here. I would like to see, let me see if I can grab my indicator real quick, or my brush. I would like to see this sort of, stay up here like this. You can see the orange line I'm drawing. I'd like to see it just float like this for a period of time, just like what it did in the past. So just what this area here, because if we can do the same thing, then the momentum will stay there. You can see it, right? Where we had, we are falling up and down, we were waving. And this shows that the buy momentum is still there. It's just weak hands are getting flushed out, and the smart investors are gobbling up all the crypto cheap, right? So if we can get something like that, great. And it looks like it could play out that way now. I'm kind of seeing that. Well, I need more. I need to see this come down, hold support around here, come back up again, and hopefully we can see that, so we can have a long-lasting rally. Really, we just want to see as much the upside as we can. But we need to see it do this. We need to see it wave, which gives us these big falls in a bigger cycle. So we're going up, we fall down massively, but we come up again, fall down massively, come up again, fall down massively, but we're creating higher lows. You see, higher lows throughout the entire cycle, which can just leverage us right up into a massive bull trend. So yeah, that's that, guys. I'm gonna leave it here. Super short. My words, super simple. Was it helpful? Drop that like, give me a subscribe. Thank you for watching. Big up to you. I need to do another live stream. It's been a while since I've done one. Drop your comments down below if you want to see me do another live stream. have some laughs and stuff with you on there. And yeah, we'll just take it from there, really. So thanks for watching. Become a Patreon. The link is in the info section. And I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.